Oh, yeah, it's party time. Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Planet Boobalist, playing a little bit more Planet Crafter for your eyeballs and ear holes to enjoy, and check out my bees. Oh, look at all of these bees. Last episode we did this. Ugh, there's so many of them, it's just stupid. I just need a bite to eat. Okay, I'm good. Let's get on with the rest of the episode. Let's get away from the bees for this episode. It's kind of nuts. All right, so last episode we spent a lot of time focusing on plants and insects, and we did manage to get the insect rocket unlocked, okay? That's huge, okay? So now we can really stupidly boost the insect population around here. However, I have no idea what goes into this rocket, so this might be a whole lot of excitement for not a whole lot of reason, because, you know, we might not be able to build an indefinite amount of these things, but I imagine there might be a bug that goes inside this, right? See, right here, insect rocket. Okay, ooh, bee larva. Okay, interesting. Thanks to our massive amounts of tier 2 beehives that we have now, we can probably get a lot of these things real fast. But all of the rest of that stuff is, actually everything on that is renewable too. Ooh, okay. Hey guys, we need to talk serious, like, terraformation right now, because I think this is about to get stupid. Okay, like, we haven't actually hit a stupid level of terraformation. We're at 1.34 TTI for terraformation index right now. You've probably seen other people out there, screenshots, if you're on the Steam community page and stuff, that people have like 40 some TTI and stuff. They've gone nuts. We haven't actually officially gotten stupid yet, but we're about to. Okay, we're about to. I think it's time that we start planning the end game goal here, and that is to just make this planet just stupidly high in the terraformation index. And to do that, we are going to need a lot of rockets. People have been saying in the comment section for a long time that rockets are what's needed to really boost the terraformation, and you guys are correct. The only thing that we're not going to be able to boost too well is the oxygen, but we can always plant a buttload of trees because we have the ability to grow those fungus trees, the mushroom trees. So, plus we can use a fair amount. I mean, they take seed lermas, and how many of those things do I have? Let's see, there's 7 in there. I have them kind of all spread out. Like a true professional, totally organized. 5 more in there. So what is that, 12? 12, 13, 14, 15 of them there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. I have 25 seed lermas. So I could probably use, 15 of them or so to just throw into space. The other ones I can use for whatever else I might need. All right, space, the final frontier. It all came down to this anyway. This is actually the beginning of the end of Planet Crafter, so if you guys have enjoyed this series so far, hit that like button, just to show your support. Leave a comment saying how much you've enjoyed this. If I get enough support on this, Season 2 probably won't be too far away. But we've had a blast so far on this. We've built so many crazy things, but it is time to start talking about the end. Starting to talk about the end. There's still quite a bit that I need to do. I do want to get to the fish stage, which sounds nuts because we're not even at 1% of the way. But it's about to get stupid. We need a facility to launch rockets after rockets after rockets, okay? Now, I could just launch a buttload of them from this one place right here, but I'm not all about that, yo. How much does one of these things cost? That's pretty cheap right there, okay? If you think about it, super alloy, titanium, and iron. Do you have any idea how many of these things I could build? The problem is, of course, space. Like I said, it's also the final frontier, but it's also a problem here. Where would I put, like, I don't know, 20, 100? Should I make 100 of them? Should I make 100 of them? I could probably make 100 of them. I could probably make 100 of them. If I built and launched 100 rockets for each type minus oxygen, what would that do to this planet? Should that be the goal? Should that be the end game goal? 100 rockets for everything minus oxygen, because I don't have the seed lermas to do it. But for the other ones, including the insects, 100 rockets. Okay, that's going to take a lot. Now, I do have an idea of where these might fit. Maybe. And let's take a walk. Let's go do this the old-fashioned way. We'll walk. Mainly because I don't have a teleport out there. However, if I actually bring one with me, I could probably pull this off a little bit faster. What goes into a teleporter again? We need pulsar quartz, easy, zeolite, easy, osmium, easy. All this stuff's easy. Let's go to the let's go to the everything mine and just grab that stuff. A little bit of zeolite, a little bit of osmium. A little bit of pulsar. And a super alloy rod. Okay, got it. So, in the last episode, I mentioned that iridium rods or uranium rods were used in rockets. That was totally false. I was a big old da-da-da. Uranium is, though. Raw uranium. 2 bits of it. So I'll either have to break down these rods or grab it out of the spot over here that's mining it. But I'm going to need a lot of them. Now, there's a ton of open space here, but this is where we are putting our heaters, and they're kind of in the way now. Although, there's quite a bit of space right here. Like, I could fit a lot of them. But can I fit 100? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. But let's go scope out the other place. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start looking around. Maybe line the back end of the canyon with with launch platforms. Let's go scope out this place that I was thinking about. And let's see if this is a flat area as well that we can put down 100 launch platforms. Oh, hold on. I'm getting hit by something. Oh, super alloy meteors. Well, I don't need any of those. All right, let's go to the main base. Gonna wait out the storm here, don't mind me. Alright, storm is over. Let's get moving here so I don't get hit by a bunch of meteors. I did grab enough supplies to build a couple of large rooms also because we are gonna need a facility. This is gonna be a brand new facility, endgame facility, rocket facility, NASA. We might just call it NASA. But I'm gonna head out here to the waterfall. Now I don't have a teleporter out there, so that's why I gotta do the long trek. But to the waterfall, now that's not exactly a flat area there, but behind the waterfall might be. Okay, here we are at the waterfall, right? Now, there is one way that I could create a nice big flat area, and that's actually to build it, but that would require a tremendous amount of resources, like iron. And I'd rather save all that for the rocket launching process here. So this area right here is very rocky and very crappy. It's not going to do so well. I like the Pride Rock look, though. That's kind of fun. However, the area behind it, and maybe over here, I want to go scope this out and see what kind of terrain I'm dealing with, if the sandstorm doesn't get in my way. Okay, well, it's not the sandstorm, actually. This is just a natural effect that it has out here when you're this far out of probably what the map is supposed to allow you to be, is that it gets really dusty and sandy and you can't see anything. See, like, once you get closer, it kind of lets loose. Oh, yeah, see, it would have been perfect, but it gets too dark over there. You can't see anything. How about over here on this ridge? Will it stay lit up while I go over here? That looks like a kind of a flat area. I mean, it does stay relatively visible. However, this is not very flat of an area. I guess right over here kind of is. I bet you this is going to get... I mean, it's not even that flat. It's kind of sloped. It looks like the area where the everything mine is might be... Oh, yeah. This is actually not bad. This ain't bad here, and it looks like it's lit. I can see. I can actually see here. Holy cow, how far out can I go before all of a sudden my visibility... This is actually very flat and open. It's not very flat, but it'll do enough. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that leads over to a new biome and stuff that I think we're on along the back side of part of the biome here. But this is all like right on the edge of the world boundary, and this is a lot of space. Okay. Okay. I think we found our location where we're going to be launching all these rockets from. 100 platforms is what I'm going to hopefully try to be able to make. This is going to take a tremendous amount of resources. I'm going to need as much flat area as I can for this, so we're probably going to build over the water for the actual base itself. Let's, boy, that doesn't turn at all, does it? All right, that's fine. Let's put it right, we'll put it right here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then what we'll do is we will connect it with one of those, and then we will build another big platform on the other side of it, if it lets me. Right there. Okay, that's where we're going to build it. Now, I still have to get all the platforms and stuff to support this thing. However, let's get into this thing. I think I need a piece of silicon for that, though, and there's no resources over here. So I got to go back across the water to find some. One piece of silicon, that's all I need. Anything in here? Oh, there's some good stuff in there, including some rockets. I might actually snag those things. And a blueprint? I guess I just completely missed this. Also, we got some seeds. Wow, that actually was some pretty good stuff in there. Okay, I can leave the rest for right now. But I just need one piece of silicon right here. Okay, now I gotta go try to find my base somewhere out there. This location also works really well because when this inevitably goes bad and the rockets come flying into the mountains and stuff, or in the hillside here, this place will be kind of protected as it has this little increased elevation right here in front of it to protect it somewhat from the rockets. Probably not a lot. right, let's go ahead and add a doorway into this thing, as well as put some stairs on here. Oh, did I get them right? I think I might have got it right. Yeah, we're good. All right, so that lets us in here now. I do want to fly up here real quick. Where's my base? I just flew right over my base to right here because I want to put another... Oh, I'm missing one piece of titanium. No! I mean, what am I talking about? There's a piece of titanium right there. Okay, add that onto the back side of this thing. And then let's hop up in here. And then right here, this is where we're going to put the teleporter. Right, line up eyeball for us to carry the two. Got it right there. And we are going to name this NASA. All right. So this is where it's going to begin. This is where the pain begins right now. Okay, so we got to talk about supplies, though, because I need to get a lot of supplies out here to start building some of this stuff. Oh, boy. Okay, so we need 10 rows of 10. That's going to be a lot of rockets. A lot of rockets stretching, because I'm going to need to stretch for this one. So 10 rows of 10, huh? What do we got? I also got to add the supports. That's why I have so much iron in my inventory. But the supports for the NASA station there. All right, so what do we need? We need, if we're making 100 of these, I need 300 iron, 300 titanium, and 300 super alloy just to build the platforms. Oh boy, this is going to be stupid. And I think what would be a good idea is if I start storing resources for this project out here, like bulk storage. So we're going to need a lot of lockers in here too. I'm going to need a lot of iron. I'm going to probably end up breaking down a lot of super alloy to get this iron, because I can get a lot of super alloy both from the mines, because I still have the super alloy mine up and running, although I've shrank it down quite a bit. Like, let's go to the super alloy mine. So if you come out here now, like, see, it's shrunk down quite a bit. I still have these ones running, and then all the rest of these I tore down because we just didn't need them anymore. So there are still resources being gathered out here, which will help me out tremendously in this. But other than that, it's the everything mine. I'm going to just go out to the everything mine and start stockpiling these resources. So the question is how many can I muster up, like, right now? Let's go clear out my inventory, and then we'll figure out an answer to that. Okay, first things first, the floating base, I'll fix that in between episodes. I'll get the platforms put down there. But we got to start getting some lockers put in here, because we're going to need a tremendous amount of storage to hold the supplies to actually build all these rockets and all these platforms. So let's see, if I need 300 iron, for example, that's like 3 lockers is almost 100. So I need 9 lockers worth just for iron alone. So like that right there is 6 lockers. That's not quite enough. All right, so if I fill all of those lockers right there with iron, that would be the first step in making all of these launch platforms. Right? How many are in each one of these things? Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 35. What's 35 times 9? Quick. 315. Okay, so the last locker, I can skip the last 3 rows. Ugh. Alright, well, that takes care of the iron then. And then I'd still need the titanium with the same amount and the super alloy with the same amount. Now, the super alloy I think I already have. And the titanium I'm pretty sure I already have. So let's go get some food, some water, and start moving over the supplies. Be a lot of trips back and forth. Let's stay the course and keep putting on lockers. Oh, not the bees! Not the bees! Oh my gosh, the frame rates. Oh, brutal. I just want something to eat. Okay, let me get out of here. Okay, all of the lockers are put in. If I can fill this first row here, both sides here, with iron, minus the last 3 rows of this one right here, and then this one with titanium, and then this one with super alloy, I should be able to build 100 launch platforms. Now, I definitely do not have the iron for this, which means I'm going to have to break down super alloy or just wait for the everything mine to get a lot more iron out of it. I just emptied it out, actually, almost, except for the last chest here. So there's still some there. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit for me to collect these resources. But let's see what I can get together in a short amount of time.
Many months later.
After a lot of resource gathering, I have 300 iron here. Okay? I did do the math right. Like, let's make sure. I want to make 100 of these, and there's only 3 iron in each, so that would be 300 iron. All right, so that is just shy of 9 chestfuls. Okay, I think I did it. Now on to the titanium and super alloy. Super alloy really shouldn't be an issue. If I go back to the main base here and head on up to, I think it's the top floor actually, which is gonna be kind of annoying going back and forth like this. But yeah, super alloy right here. I have like a lot of super alloy, although it is diminishing slowly. Okay, so it's right here. All of these lockers right here are filled with super alloy. Okay, I've been collecting this a lot. So I shouldn't have a problem getting super alloy for this project. But it is going to take a lot of running back and forth, and that's going to be kind of annoying. But I'm going to grab the super alloy. I'm going to grab the titanium, because I think the titanium is down the ground floor, if I'm not mistaken. Right here, titanium, and I believe it starts here. It's, well, actually, some of it's missing right there. I guess I must have just quickly grabbed some at some point in time, and I think it goes to, like, yeah, way over here somewhere. So, yeah, right here. So, all of these lockers are full of titanium. So, I got plenty of titanium. It's just a matter of getting it out there. This is going to take some running back and forth. Teleporter, away! And with this, there we go. All of it's here. Enough to make 100 launch platforms. Oh my gosh. Why? Okay. So let's talk placement here, okay? Because we got this area to work with. Now, is there enough room to put 100 of them here? I don't actually know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know. I'm gonna try to put them as tight together as I possibly can. And hopefully hydration level low. Why? I have some water right here. I'm gonna put them together as tightly as possible. And hopefully that works out. But let's figure, I can only place, oh man, how many can I actually get down here? So it takes 3, okay, so yeah, I can only place like 3 at a time. So this is gonna take a long time to put down all this stuff. Oh my god, this is gonna be brutal. Okay, but it all has to start somewhere, right? I guess we'll start in the back and work our way forward. Ooh, okay. I'm a little concerned about, like, as we're going, if this isn't completely flat, me having to raise, I guess it's not that big of a deal, me having to raise this up a little bit. So maybe we'll start, because it looks like there's a little bit of a hill right here. Maybe we'll start here, start high, and then we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh god, it's stupid. This is stupid. Okay. Alright. How do I do this without this? I mean, I gotta use the area back here too. I gotta go way back here. This is too big to fit 100 of these things in this area. I don't think I can get away with it by not using this area back here. There's one. 99 more to go. Tell you, placing these things is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I have to place 100 of these things. I gotta tear this one down again. This is, yeah, maybe, there we go. This is gonna be very difficult to fit 100 of these things in here. I mean, I want to. We also are having a little bit of a bug. F8 bug report. Common larva is stuck right here, apparently. Interesting. All right, yeah, F8 bug report on that one. Getting 100 of these things placed, and I can't even get one put down. That's kind of bad. Oh, hold on. We might have some luck here. How far over can I put this without it, with it clipping into the ground? Put it right there. That looks a little weird. Maybe that rocket will get stuck too. I'm not too sure. All right, but let's try to put one right next to it if I can. I thought I was gonna be able to place these things a lot closer, and since I don't seem to be able to, that might really put a wrench in my works here as far as how much I'm gonna be able to place. All right, so that's pretty close. It's not the same elevation. I was hoping they would lock together actually, but apparently they don't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll work with it. Okay, 3. 97 more to go. ladies and gentlemen, we have reached just past the halfway point. We have 56 launch platforms. Could I have just made like 10 and then just fired off 10 sets? Yeah, but what fun would that be? So I still got another, what, 44 more to go? We're getting there, people. Oh boy, the blue butterfly has unlocked. That's kind of exciting. I mean, we can find that one, so it's not like super exciting, but it is kind of nifty to see anyway. What am I doing? I'm grabbing too many resources here. We are on the last couple of platforms that I need to put down right now. And boy, oh boy, has this been a journey. Okay, this has been a heck of a journey, all right. This has been crazy how much resources and effort have gone into this. But the last butterfly just unlocked, which means that we can make those instead of finding them. Kind of cool. Might actually give it a shot. Although, like I said, it's not super important because I can actually find those things in the wild. So, right there. Does that line up correctly? It does. All right. That means the last one should fit nicely right in here. And that should be number 100. The launch platform number 100. Right there. Bam. You guys want to see 100 platforms? This is it right here. Okay, now it's not a total even row because this wasn't rows of 10. This is rows of 8 because that's kind of where the slope kind of took a dive down there. As many as I could fit in here. So rows of 8. And I went all the way out to right here. Check it out. We have we have 100 launch platforms ready to go. All right. So, now, I'm not going to be able to get every rocket in here in this episode. I have to save up resources in between episodes again. However, I might be able to do some damage with the oxygen multipliers because that's going to use those seed lermas, and we counted those up. What do we have, like 25 of them? Remember, what's in this? Yeah, this one right here. I have like 25 of them, I think. I might be able to scrounge up enough resources to get a pretty decent launch here, which I'm pretty excited about. Plus, this one also will it's a plants multiplier, not oxygen multiplier, my bad. This one also will just create some nice green particle effects in the air. Really nice and gentle stuff. Because, just so you guys know, when we launch these two, the magnetic field protection rocket and the, I'm also dying of hydration, how about dehydration, how about that? And then the asteroid attraction rocket, it's going to cause asteroids to hit the planet. And not just once or twice, but combined total of all the 200 rockets I'm going to launch, I'm going to get hit 200 times. 200 asteroid storms. It's going to take forever to have me just sit and wait for those things to end. So that's going to be a whole thing, okay? That's going to be a thing. Like, I know like there's a trick you can do. Oh, hello, look at this little larva just chilling up here. There's a trick you can do where you can actually like log out during it and it'll just end that storm. And even doing that, I'm going to have to log out 100 times. Or 200 times just to end those storms. It's going to take forever. I might just sit and let them wait. You know, I'll just make sure I keep myself well fed and maybe watch YouTube in the meantime. Maybe watch some GReimer Gaming. I heard that guy's pretty good. But yeah, I got to go get some rockets ready though. We do have some saved up at the home base, and I got to count to see how many I have and how many seed lermas I have. I don't want to use every seed lerma though. I do want to keep that plant at least around on the planet just to kind of have it. It's like it's like my hoarder's mentality, you know. Can't help it. But let's go get some food and some water so I don't die, because I almost died placing all these platforms. And then we're gonna count to see how many we actually have. Ugh, the frame rates. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I have a pretty beefy computer, but even with that, it's pretty rough over here. Okay, but the question is, how many seed lermas do I have? I think I counted these up at one point, but I'm actually going to pull them out of here so I can actually see with my eyeballs how many I actually have, so I get an idea of just how many rockets I want to make, while still preserving, like 10 of these things or so. All right, so what is this? There's 15, 16? Like launch 16 rockets and still have 10 left over. Boy, that's really 10. Let's just launch 15. Let's just launch 15 so I don't accidentally run out. Because I really don't want to do that. I really want to keep at least some of these things here on the planet. All right, let's get 15 of these things out, and then we'll move them downstairs and start seeing what supplies I actually need to make these things, make these rockets and everything. Not gonna lie, totally forgot what the recipe actually was for this one. All right, so we need super alloy, which I should have plenty of still, although I did take a huge chunk of that. I'm actually gonna probably need to go take some time to stockpile some super alloy again, now that I've used up basically the entire... Well, I used about half of the... Well, not quite half of the stockpile in the warehouse of everything, so I used a lot of super alloy. But all right, we need tree bark, fertilizer, super alloy ×2, and a rocket for every single one of these seed lermas. That is kind of bonkers, but I actually should be able to make it. How many rockets do I have saved up? 27, actually, I think I have saved up, counting the ones in here. So yeah, actually, that's fine. I already got a nice head start on these things. Let me grab some of these rockets. I'm going to have to go out and stockpile some of these things at the NASA station there, because obviously my inventory is not going to be able to hold everything. But we got all the rockets. We got all the seed lermas already. It's just a matter of grabbing the super alloy and the fertilizer and tree bark, and we can start shooting off 15 rockets today. Okay, I'm actually a little short on fertilizer because it's not really crafting much of anything back there. However, I do have this cool spot here where I can go grab a bunch of algae. I have a bunch of sulfur just stockpiled up over there as well, and it automatically pulls from the farms even if the eggplants aren't fully grown, which I think is a really cool exploit. Hopefully nobody mentions that to the devs. So if I just put a bunch of algae over there, it should pump out like a tremendous amount of fertilizer. And lucky for me, I know exactly where I can go to get a bunch of algae. So, oh my god, is this a... Oh, it is it's a super alloy storm. All right, let's quick throw this in here and let that start crafting while I take cover. Are you done, super alloy storm? Are you done? Can I get out here now? I don't actually need any of that super alloy. Like I said, I got mines for all this stuff, so I haven't even been bothering to pick it up. Okay, that was exciting. Had a quick duck and dodge my way out of some meteors there, but how's this thing doing? Full? Well, almost. Look at that. All right, we're gonna have plenty of fertilizer now. Just for giggles' sake, what does it actually take to make one of those blue butterflies? Man, the frame rates go really far down when we get back here. Thanks to all those bees. I might have to move those. I might have to move those. I'll do that off camera for sure. What does it take to make one of these blue Serena larvae here? Mutagen tier 2. Is that the only thing with that recipe? No. Okay, we could end up with one of these. Okay, so, but at least we're not going to end up with something lower than 1,000 insect multiplier if we do this. I was just kind of curious about that, because if it was one of those things like it's a big gamble and you might end up with like this guy. I was going to be like, man, that sucks. But no, rare larva, mutagen tier 2, and fertilizer. You can either end up with one of these red larva or one of these cool blue ones. Kind of nifty. Either one's not too bad. 1,000 or 1,200. I mean, that's pretty good stuff. Yeah, the frame rates are really bad. Oh my gosh, it's so tough just to walk over here and grab something to eat. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to move those bees. Don't be surprised if in the next episode that happens. Okay, but before we get really crazy with this, we're at 0.29% of the way to one. We're like almost a third of the way to 1% point towards the fish stage. It's pretty awesome. All right, these are our numbers that we have right now. Take a good look, take your screenshots, and let's see what happens. What we're going to be affecting here is the plants. So the biomass is what's going to be affected. So take a mental note. The biomass is currently at 722,751. Okay, that's what we're at. Okay, brace yourself, because the plants themselves is at 696,000. Okay, almost 97,000. We're gonna jump that up just a little bit here. We officially have everything we need to make this happen. The plants are getting a boost in this episode. Oh, baby. Okay, we have enough to do 5 of them right now, so it's gonna take, what, 3 trips to place all these things? But we got enough platforms for them, that's for sure. So let's get to place them. We'll do them right up front here. Okay, Increase moss spread. Give a global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space. Plants multiplier times 1,000. Let's place 15 of these things. There's one. Okay, we have 14 of the 15 rockets placed. I still have enough to make one more in my inventory, and that's because I'm going to have a little fun on the last one. Alright, so we have 14 of them down, ready for launch, okay? The last one that I launch, I'm going to build another one, kind of form it together, you know, and then launch it. It's going to go all crazy weird as it goes rocketing all over the place, because I think that's a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Wait for this rain to stop because we want to have clear weather. We don't have any. We don't want to have any malfunctions during this rocket launch. You know, that would be devastating. Okay, the rain has cleared up for now. So why don't we get the show on the road? Let's launch these rockets. Now remember, what is it? Plants was at what? 696,000, almost 697,000. Let's see what it's like when we're done with this. Something went wrong with that one over there. All right, last one. Launch that rocket. Build another one. And launch the rocket. Go, go, go. Be free, rockets. Go. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, so not all of them launched as successfully as... Okay, like... Something went wrong with that one, that's for sure. Is that coming right at me? That might come flying right at me. What if that? Wonder if that would kill me. Okay, that was a lot of rockets. Oh my gosh. Oh, it fell down here. Wow, that is crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna get a screenshot of that thing. Wham! Hi, rocket. You didn't really get it very far, did you? I guess not. Oh well, let's go check to see what our oxygen multiplier is now after that. Not gonna lie, if that does not do like a tremendous amount, I'm gonna be really upset because that was a lot of resources right there used. Oh man, everything's greener, that's for sure, but of course that's because there's 15 extra rockets up in space now. Let's look at the plants now. We are sitting at 11.1 million? Did I do that? Yeah, 11.1 million. So a little bit of a jump there because we were at, yeah, a little bit. We were at what, 696,000? And now we're at 11.1 million. Oh man, when I launch those rockets for the pressure and for the heat, that's gonna, oh my gosh, that's jumped up. That's jumped up a little bit, hasn't it? What was that? Was that at like maybe it hasn't. Maybe it's only gone up like one point. I can't remember what that was at. I forgot to take a mental note of that. But biomass is going. You're gonna notice there's some wind going on. That's gonna happen like 15 times. Let's go take a look. Did that help me get closer to the unlocking this? Okay, because remember we have to get this to 29. And oh yeah, look at the biomass climb. Look at that. By next episode, we're gonna have the tier 5 drills. That is for sure. In fact, the insects didn't really get a boost in there. That was strictly the plants. And there's nothing left to unlock on plants. We just unlocked the last butterfly in this episode. So that's not going to really do anything. But the tier 5 drill is definitely going to be unlocked by next episode. Because that's climbing very fast. And I have to go farm resources to get the rockets ready for the remaining ones. Oh man, I got to collect a lot of resources. Okay, you guys, I am going to wrap this episode up here while the wind is blowing out there, because this is taking a while to build, and it's a little breezy, and like I said, I got to sit through, what, 13 more of these little windstorms? So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. If you did enjoy it, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. Oh man, I got such a grind ahead of me. I will be back next week with more Planet Crafter. We're not done yet here on Planet Boobless, because although we might have just got the plants to a pretty stupid level, we haven't gotten everything to a stupid level yet. Yeah, we haven't gotten everything to a stupid level yet. Oh man, there's so much stuff to do. Okay guys, the series isn't over quite yet. We're getting to that fish stage. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.